Yeah, I think this is their city hall. Let's get in. Let's get into this magnificent structure they have. This is one of the most organized local museums I have visited in this country, in the Philippines. And here in this part, this is actually a time zone. So here in the 1920s, it talks about the history of Dipolog. And these artworks are in fact made by the students, and they are for sale also. Yeah, size like this. Let me put my palm here for your reference. So here, all right, that's in fact 500 per piece. All right, let's get into the church now, guys. Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome here in Dipolog Airport. I just landed after like 1 hour and 10 minutes Cebu Pacific flight from Manila. That's the plane that I took, Cebu Pacific, and yeah, 1 hour and 10 minutes later, we are here. I am here in Dipolog, traveling with my backpack. So this is a new video. I'm going to show you sights and sounds here in Dipolog City, which is the capital of the province of Zamboanga del Norte here in the Philippines. So here, well, I don't have any luggage anyway. I just, you know, as I mentioned, travel with my backpack. So let's go to the city proper, and based on the Google Maps, the city proper is just like a couple of kilometers from here. So let's get out from here and find a public transportation to get into the city proper. So they have a tourist assistance desk here where you can get the rate for like a tricycle going to the city proper. So it's like 30 pesos per passenger, right? Going to city proper, no? All right. So yeah, let's have this one. And the tricycle area is just right there. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Let's go there. This one right here. Let's get in. All right, off we go. After that, less than 10 minutes, actually it's not even 10 minutes, around 5 minutes tricycle ride from the airport. I drop off at somewhere in the city center, and then I walk for like 5 minutes. Yeah, another 5 minutes, and then I'm here in my accommodation. This is my accommodation, guys, here in Dipolog City. It's very cheap. I think it's 600 pesos per night. Yeah, so we'll be staying here for like 2 nights only. So I'll show you. Yeah, it's just very basic. Yeah, good. And then they have these 2 pieces of artwork. Actually, guys, I like it. It's very simple, just for, yeah, enough for me. And it's rustic design, yeah. To be fair, it has a small air conditioning system, and this is the bathroom. Okay, yeah, nothing much to show here, but this is where I'm going to stay for the next 2 nights. So I'm going to, because, oh, by the way, time right now it's almost 4 p.m. so I haven't eaten my lunch yet. Yeah, it's almost dinner now. So I'm going to find food to eat later, okay, somewhere here, and then explore the city proper. Let's see what we can, you know, the usual things that we can see here in Dipolog City. All right, let's go there. I just stepped out from my accommodation here. It's called Antonio's Pension House. It's very cheap. Oh, by the way, the ocean is behind this one, behind this block here. But I'm going to explore that one later. I'll go first to the city proper right there. All right, let's continue. Yeah, it's just a normal, I mean, typical Philippine city, small city. Population 150,000 people here in the city of Dipolog. So it's just a quiet little city, and even though it's just a small city, they have McDonald's. And also, while walking from, you know, stepping out from my accommodation, I saw some, you know, local food places, shops, coffee shops, in fact. So let's head to the city proper. I mean, okay, we are in the middle of the city proper. We are in the middle of the city, but this is where the oldest part of the town here. I found something interesting. Malunggay pandesal. Magkano siya, kuya? 5 piso isa. Okay, yeah, let's try dalawa, please. So it's just 5 peso pandesal, malunggay pandesal. Let's try this one. And the sound is against me. Yeah. That malunggay pandesal is actually a good treat, you know, because while on my way to my late lunch, so that was a good one. mean that 2 pieces pandesal, but I'm going to eat my proper lunch now, right here. It's CL Fast Food, so let's get in. Okay, so they have a spacious eatery here, or small local restaurant. So yeah, I think we can try this one. Yeah, they have lots of options here. This one looks good though. Pwede po yan, te? Yeah, isa, please.
Take out?
Here. Yes po. I think we need to get a tray. And let's get some food here. Okay, so they have this pork ribs adobo, pancit, some meat dishes. Yeah, lots of options in fact. Okay, itadakimasu. This small, very cute pork ribs adobo. Yeah, let's dig in. This is actually very good, guys. Really tasty, yummy. This food place reminds me when I was a small little boy back in Dipolog City, because yeah, food places like this is very common there. Yeah, it's a spacious one, and lots of tables and chairs, and families hang out here. They eat here, like this one. Yeah, that family, they eat noodles with bread. And me having my late lunch right here. Yummy lunch is done, and that keeps me going. I'm now going to that part of the city. Thank you so much. Let's go to the church. Yeah, because you know me, every time I go to a new place or to a different place, I make sure that I have to visit the place of worship. I don't mind if it is like Catholic church, I don't mind if it is Buddhist temple, I don't mind if it is mosque. As long as it's a place of worship, I'll go there. And there is one, because you know, as normal, I mean pretty normal in every city, every town of the Philippines, they should have church here. I can see it from here, right there. Okay, so here, as I mentioned, I mean a while ago, we saw McDonald's. So here also the very common Filipino fast food chain, the Jollibee, of course. And what's behind me? I don't wanna look back. I don't wanna look back, but I think it's the Dipolog Shopping Center. Very nice, no? I think that's a local mall they have here in Dipolog, DSC. Okay, so it's getting busy. It's Friday 4 in the afternoon, so lots of people are already, you know, coming out from work, from school. Yeah, and the ocean again is right there. We will explore that part later. Alright, let's continue. Lots of motorcycles parked along the streets. Common form of public transportation here in Dipolog is this one, this tuk-tuk. Yeah, tuk-tuk, very common, popular in Southeast Asia. Also the traditional tricycle, but these days tuk-tuk is already quite common, available here in this city. Yeah, I think this is their city hall. Let's get in. Let's get into this magnificent structure they have right here in the middle of the city. So yeah, this is in fact City Hall / museum. So let's get in. And the museum they have here is of course, it's pretty common in the Philippines. Museum entrance fee, there's no entrance fee in fact. So you just need to log in here, and then you'll see lots of exhibits. Several exhibits here. Amazing. All right, let's explore. So they have a very nice, lovely curator here, and she explained to me that these artworks are actually made by the local artists here in Dipolog. It's very nice, amazing. It's very impressive. Yeah. Hello, ma'am. So yeah, so she explained it to me, and meron din kayo for sale?
Meron
Saan banda? And these artworks are in fact made by the students, and they are for sale also. Yeah, size like this. Let me put my palm here for your reference. So here, all right, that's in fact 500 per per piece. And this is the artwork made by the curator, by the lovely, kind curator. Very nice. Amazing, right? Just made by the local artists here in Dipolog. After all, they have, you know, good eyes in doing art. I love this. The good thing in this museum, they have, oh, by the way, this is not affiliated to the National Museum of the Philippines. This is just a local museum created by the team of the local government unit here in Dipolog City. And look at this. And also, another thing that I want to mention is, the good thing in this museum is they allow me to film. Because, you know, if you go to the, you know, the usual museums, no, filming is not allowed. Yes, but here they allowed it. It's very nice, yeah. So some of these are, again, as I mentioned, no, created by or made by the hand painted by the students of Dipolog. Let's now go to this side of the museum, Dipolog Through Time, tracing our roots, shaping our future. So this is more about talking about the origin, the history of the city. So, oh, by the way, these, oh, the Sobanen. The Sobanen actually, guys, are the natives of this part of the Philippines. This is the map of Western Mindanao, and that over there, that one, that's Dipolog, that's where we are right now. So the native here, these are the native Sobanen, the people here in this part of the Philippines, and this is how their you know, regular attire looks like. This is one of the most organized local museums I have visited in this country, in the Philippines. And here in this part, this is actually time zone. So here in the 1920s, it talks about the history of Dipolog, you know, as the time went by. So 1920s here, you'll see the part of the story here, or the history of the city, is this person, Senor Montaño. He pioneered the sardines industry, because Dipolog City is in fact the main industry here, livelihood or the income generating of the economy here is the sardines industry. So that's the person who pioneered that kind of industry here. And then here, the 1930s, it talks what happened in 1930s. Okay, some socialization. Okay. Famous people here in Dipolog, and in 1940s, this is actually the war time. Yeah, so here you see the former president Elpidio Quirino visited the city, and then sometimes in 1950s after the war, and then the start of the development of the people, and then here the modernization program started in around 1970s. Very organized. I kind of like it here. You know, by the way, if you are like a history buff, history lover, you're gonna love it here. Oh, look at this. Okay, this is Filipino traditional Filipino game called sungka, but this is you know, carvings of sari manok, the legendary chicken of the Philippines, sari manok. Yeah, because look, manok means chicken, hence the name sari manok. So this is, I don't know how to play the sungka, but that's the old traditional Filipino game. And here, so this part here, they have the vision moving forward. This is the 2030 and beyond. So this is the future project. But in fact, this one, the boulevard, is already there. It's already functioning, and lots of people are convening that part of the city. And we will go there later. Kind of impressive. And after there, let's now go to let's go upstairs, taking this grand staircase. Pretty impressive, right? Wow! I can't believe that they have this kind of, they have this structure built in the middle of the city, in this small city. All right, so here, I think these are the important people of the city. Yeah, okay, I see city mayor. Yeah, city mayor, yeah, the former mayors of the city. Okay, so this is just an empty space here. Probably future plans for the city, for the people. Yeah, very good, pretty impressive. Let's go. All right. I was actually amazed and impressed in this local museum they have here. Such a worthy experience right inside the museum slash city hall of Dipolog. Yeah, at the back of that, I mean, yeah, the first part of the building, that's a museum, and then right just behind that one, which is on the same building, is the city hall. And just right next to the city hall slash museum is the Dipolog Cathedral, or also known as the Our Holy Rosary Cathedral. Pretty impressive. And just right in front of this is this public plaza. Lots of greeneries here, lots of trees, local plants, and lots of people, you know, hanging out here. Pretty cool, right? All right, let's get into the church now, guys. And another fact here is the altar was designed by the national hero of the Philippines, no other than Jose Rizal. I can't go closer because there are people, you know, praying or doing some service here. Okay, so we are done with the city hall and the museum and the cathedral. Now let's go to the ocean right there. We are not very close to the boulevard, but before that, let me show you these local shops, shoe shops they have here. See that? Like used shoes here. Used shoes. I don't know. Yeah, I think they are used shoes for sale. Yeah, why not? If they are still, if you can still use them, right? If they are still in a good quality, why not? Just a few meters away from here is now the boulevard they have. Alright guys, so we are here, Dipolog Boulevard, or also known as the Dipolog Sunset Boulevard. It has a length of 3.6 or almost 4 kilometers waterfront esplanade along the Dipolog City proper here in Zamboanga del Norte. And what makes it special is because, you know, the scenic promenade and the facilities they have here. In fact, the boulevard stretches from a certain barangay here going to the Dipolog port in somewhere in the western part of the city. Ladies and gentlemen, the sunset here, such a spectacular sight I have. Right in front of me is the sunset here at Dipolog Boulevard. Amazing, right? Such a magnificent experience. Yeah, like here I'm doing nothing, just sitting here, yeah, on this side of the road, and then by the beach, ocean. Just showing you the sights and sounds here of Sunset Boulevard here in Dipolog. So just right in front of the ocean is this many coffee shops here, or restaurants, local shops, local coffee shops and restaurants here, like Catalina's. And then on the second floor you have also some like beer gardens and some coffee shops right there. And remember, as I mentioned a while ago, this is almost like 4 kilometers a stretch of boulevard.